Hi, Julia and Kat.
Hi,
Woo!
Karen.
Hello.
Nice to see you. And today you will all see that we have a third person with us. We have Kat or Katharina Hess, who 10 years ago started Tripudio Movement Systems. Well, we started it together, didn't we, Kat? You know, it was your phone call saying, hey, I think we need to do something. And I said, oh, that's a good idea, but I'm unpacking boxes. They're still not unpacked.
That,
My boxes of books are still in the attic, and but Tripudio is 10 years down the line. So welcome to our little gathering, our weekly gathering.
well, it's so nice to be here because even though I phoned you up, I knew you were going to do a lot more work on it than I did. So, and you've really done amazingly with it. And Karen, you too. I mean, it's a real pleasure to see, because when we spoke, when I first met you, you were kind of the lymph movement person in England, and there was not much around, was there?
No, there wasn't. There
And
really wasn't. No.
yeah, and then I remember your boxes were packed, and you still came up all the way to Suffolk to visit me. And I remember us kind of like dancing around and coming up with ideas and really cool stuff. So yes,
Yeah, we had
great.
well, we had some good things between us to put into the pot, didn't we? You know, I think so. We spurred each other on, and then of course the lovely Billy Foury helped us along a little bit too, didn't he? So
Yes, yes, yes. I remember because he came to visit us, and I had done a course with him, and he wasn't sure who I was. And then when he got off the train, he said, "Oh goodness, it's you! You've asked all those questions."
exactly, exactly. I've got some fabulous photos from that weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember there was a really a session. I don't know whether you remember. It might have been when he came the second time. I think you weren't there, and I did something with him of our work, and he cried. He was saying, "This is so beautiful," and I was like, "Oh, this is lovely." It was just such a compliment to have that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fabulous. Yeah. So lovely for you to join us today. And I think you've got some ideas for us for our little topic for um, our online session now. So, what are you introducing for us, Kat?
Well, as you know, I investigated many other things. So, and sleep and jaw tension is one of them. And I remember when we first got Tripudio together, we also talked about the ear and the fluid in the ear and balance. And we didn't talk about blocked ears, but we could have just as well, because jaw tension is actually the bones that are really close to the ear here. Sorry, I never know which way around to look because
We
I'm
can,
mirror image here.
yeah.
So they are so close to the ear, and when we have jaw tension, we might grind our teeth, and we have all sorts of issues with sleeping, but also it can affect our balance, and it's so common,
Mm.
especially I think if we've got something like lymphedema, or even if we're just not feeling great. I know, Karen, you're working a lot with arthritis, and you're doing a lot with Parkinson's,
Yeah.
Julia. So the people who are not feeling great, there's often a lot of tension here.
Mm.
I remember when I had the cancer,
In
I
fact,
was like,
just sort of young mothers and things, you know, just trying to cope with daily life, jaw grinding, teeth clenching, poor sleep, tension in this area is incredibly common.
yeah, yeah.
Incredibly common.
And there's lots of stuff. But there's something we can do with our tongue, and our tongue again is linked to our balance. It's kind of one of those, just you're going to look at me and you're going to think I'm crooked. I'm actually pretty straight. It's my camera that's crooked. So but the tongue, when our tongue is part of our muscle group that goes right down, and we can use it to move our jaw and release jaw tension. But also, as we know, people who are ill often have digestive problems, and the lymph and the digestive system are so closely connected, aren't they?
Yep.
So shall I do a little tongue thing?
Oh yes, please. Love it.
Let's do it. So it's quite sexy actually. So we can also, well, it's sexy. It feels sexy when I look at myself on the screen. It's not sexy, right? I look like a desperate housewife. So yeah, exactly. So yes, I think Karen, you'll have to take this into a dance, whereas I just do the tongue stuff. So just take your tongue and bring it to the front of your teeth. And just wipe it a little bit from side to side, as if you're cleaning your teeth. Nice. And you might be able to see a little movement in my bottom jaw. Now, take the tongue to one side, top teeth, and massage to the back of the teeth, and then bring it back. So I just do it with a finger because you can't see me there. So the tongue goes from, so that's what I'm doing. Oh, sorry, I changed direction here. And can you see how that, it opens the mouth a bit, but it opens that space between the teeth. But also, can you see my bottom jaw going? I'll come a bit forward. Yeah, can you see that? That's it. This also gets fluid in the mouth, which is often dry when we age. Nice. And then do the same with the bottom, just that same side. Just stroke your teeth. Now do a circle, down, up, just to the center, just to that one side, whichever side you've chosen. You've probably chosen the side that's easier. It's always good. So this is actually from Feldenkrais, which is one of my trainings, my many hundred trainings. Really slow, and really think of, you're licking the best food off your, I don't know, ice cream, chocolate. You're trying to get that last morsel. Nice. And then just let that go and feel, how does the mouth feel? Yeah. And then try the other side. So start just doing the top teeth. Well, I do it here with my finger. So just the top teeth. And then do the bottom teeth just to that one side. Tongue in front of the teeth. So the nice thing is you're also giving a bit of space. So often we're very tight here. Well, who could do that with the mouth open or closed? Do the little circular movement. Do it a few times in the other direction. And you can make noises. I hear somebody making a delicious noise. You can really go for it. It's you can do anything with the tongue. So if you're an instructor and you can just getting people to suck their teeth or anything like that is good.
This is our, it's our YouTube channel. We're chatting to our audience. I wonder if we've still got our crew on the ship. Still going on. I wonder if they have balance problems. Might be interesting. When the boats are very rocky, but on the North Sea. That was interesting, Kat, because I've often done, and we obviously we do in class and training somebody's taking the tongue, which is part of the yoga tradition, and taking the tongue down on the soft palate on the inside there, which produces fluid and makes it soft and allows the mouth to salivate and things, which is something I've done before. But I haven't done this teeth circling moving. It's very interesting.
And you can do, absolutely anything playing with the tongue.
So by doing that, you feel we're releasing you could see the jaw moving. So we're moving the small joints, the very small joints, to get fluid between those as well. In fact, so that they don't creak and click.
Yes, and you can move on to exercises, but often when we get people to do exercise, it's really hard. Whereas with the tongue, it's really easy. There's something really interesting about the tongue. So if you can you wink with both eyes? one eye and then the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're both good at it. Probably because your tongue is good, because it often, when people can't wink with one eye, this is
Okay.
then often if you bring the tongue over to that side,
It's
you
easy.
can wink. I'm so
You get those
confused by
funny
this.
faces. It's like, oh.
Yeah, exactly. I know. I do a face yoga class. I do it since Zoom, and it's just because I'm so entertained by everybody looking.
Oh gosh, that's really interesting. No, but yeah, using the tongue in a different way, I think that's so useful. And of course, we do, scratching the face and opening wide and sticking out the tongue like the lion's breath and things where we stick
Beautiful.
the tongue out to work the throat and clear, get working those throat muscles. I mean, so now we can pull even better faces in class.
I know there's lots of other stuff that's obviously important, because also this, when you come forward and you
Yeah.
kind of have this posture, it will tighten this up. It's just amazing. So you have to do a lot more, but it's just an easy one. And I think it's such a nice one. I don't know, Karen, did you go through chemo as well? You had breast cancer, didn't you?
No,
Yeah, you didn't.
no.
Okay, I went through chemo, and
Uh-huh.
in chemo, often your teeth get really affected. I had no problem at all. My dentist was like, whoa, what's happening? And I was just sucking my teeth. I was lying in that chemo chair going,
That's great. I think on that note, Kat, I think we'll say goodbye to our listeners. I think they've seen enough funny faces for one day, and it would be lovely if you come back and join us another time with some more of your useful little hints and tricks that we can pass on to everybody.
and it's nice. It's nice that you're doing this. It's so nice that you're offering these things for people to give them a chance to help themselves. And I think
Exactly.
when we started, that's what we were talking about, weren't we? When we started that Tripudio, it was this, let's make it available to anybody. So, that is so important, isn't it?
So hopefully,
Yeah.
we're there. Nearly. Always progressing. So I'm going to say goodbye. You say goodbye, Karen.
Bye, Karen.
And bye, Kat. So nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Okay, then. Take care, everyone. I'm going to sign
Bye.
off now.
Bye.
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 Bye.